mula rito sa Kapitolyo ng lalawigan ng Bataan sa Balanga City sa napakagandang Bataan People's Center. Inihahandog namin sa inyo ang ika-18 araw ng ating torneo, ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Magandang gabi mga kapamilya. Nandito na naman kami ngayon, isang bagong linggo ng basketball ang inyong matutunghayan. Para sa ating unang laban, ang Valenzuela Classic kontra sa Muntinlupa Cagers Angelis Resort. At para sa ikalawang laro naman natin, ngayong araw na to ang Paranaque Patriots Gamboa Coffee kalaban ang home team na Bataan Defenders by Shipping. Muli magandang gabi mga kapamilya. Coach Martin Antonio, sinasamahan na naman ngayong gabi ni Coach Christian Luanzon. Coach Christian, good evening.
Good evening.
At napakaganda nga ng biyahe natin papunta rito sa lalawigan ng Bataan.
Mabilis lang.
Mabilis lang. Ang ganda ng mga kalye. Pero bago tayo pumunta dyan, puntahan muna natin ang ating first game, ang Valenzuela Classic kontra dito nga sa Muntinlupa Cagers. Makikita natin, Coach Christian, sa ating team standings sa itong dalawang team na to ay dikit.
Well, as you can see, no, they're really battling out for that second spot. Quezon City, 5-2. 6-1 ngayon ang Batangas, who's at the top of the league. You know, unfortunately, they lost their first game after winning 6 nung Saturday against at the expense of Bulacan Cuyas. No? Bulacan slowly getting in the middle of the pack. And later on, for our main game, syempre ang home team, Paranaque Patriots versus Bataan Defenders.
Parehas ngang ticket yung kanilang team standings at makikita natin na itong dalawang teams na to ay galing sa magkaibang journey. Kumbaga, nanalo ang Valenzuela nung kanilang huling laro. Ang Muntinlupa naman natalo sa Batangas. Coach Christian, ang ating tournament format dito sa ating Anta-Rajah Cup.
Well, as you can see sa standings na pinakita natin, malapit na matapos dahil, you know, 10 teams, 1 round robin, makakalaban ng bawat isang team yung isang team. So, at 5-2, 4-2, malapit na matapos yung eliminations natin. Pero kagandahan ng liga natin, no? Eliminated lang yung bottom 2, yung basically yung top 8 mo, kahit mag number 7, number 8 ka, maganda pa rin yung chance mo para manalo.
Meron kang pagkakataong manalo at ang mga mama na nagbibigay ng magandang chance manalo para sa dalawang kuponan na ito, Alan Mangahas at Rocky Asidre, panehong stealth mode instigator, swabing-swabe.
Tama, para sa akin itong dalawang to, parehas gwardiya, parehas maglaro para sa akin. The only difference is, itong si Rocky Asidre is a bigger guard in terms of his size and his frame. Pero itong dalawa, loves to shoot the ball, loves to be aggressive, and loves to get their teammates involved. Especially itong si Alan Mangahas, very deceptive.
Pero nung nakaraang laro nila kontra Paranaque Patriots, ang Valenzuela Classic, pinamunuan ni Jeff Avillionar. Makes me wanna sing, I wanna be Avillionar.
Idol siguro niya si Bruno Mars, no? Pero alam naman natin kakayahan nito, a former Bulldog, you know, double-double, I believe he's the fourth
pang-apat na player
this conference na mag-double-double with a 20 and 10 output. 3 of 5. Ito talaga ang, para sa akin, ang malaki niyang in-improve compared to his college days. At syempre, yung dalawang assist niya. In team stats, look at that. 42%. Malaking bagay dyan dahil si Avillionar, 54%. 51 rebounds, plus 7 last game versus the Patriots. They out-rebounded the Patriots 50 to 41, plus 9. Sorry. So, ang nangyayari kasi no, every time you get more rebounds, you get more chances at the basket. At syempre, mas tumataas yung chance mo para makashoot.
At si Rocky Asidre nga, nag-ambag din ng 14 na puntos, 8 rebound at 6 na assists. Napakalaking mga numero yan. At puntahan naman natin itong galing sa pagkatalong Muntinlupa Cagers sa kamay ng Batangas City Tanduay Athletics.
Well, hindi mabigat yung nakalaban nila. Papasok sila sa larong yun. Unbeaten pa ang Batangas. Pero ang mabigat sa larong yun, kung naalala mo, Coach Martin, we were able to cover that game. Up by 5. Itong Muntinlupa. And then suddenly, it was a 27-13 run in the third quarter. So, biglang itong Tanduay was able to turn the tides after halftime. And malaking bagay ron, yung matchup anticipated natin yan, si Alan Mangahas, who off the bench, this guy comes off the bench, 17 points, 7 of 10, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Although in that game, I believe, he started kasi wala si Alvergara.
Oo, at ito makikita natin, aantabayan na natin yung player matchup na yan. Pero bago ang lahat, puntahan muna natin si Gianna Lianes na may update from both teams.
Martin and Christian, ang ating player matchup na si Alan Mangahas and Rocky Asidre ay actually batchmates dati sa NCAA. kaya alam nila ang lakas ng isa't isa. Alam ni Rocky na veteranong guard si Alan pero hindi siya na-intimidate dahil talagang sinabihan siya ni Coach Chris mag-take charge today. Sabi naman ni Alan na ang pinakamalaking responsibilidad niya galing kay Coach Aldrin ay off-court na gamitin ang kanyang experience para alalayan.
Dito sa Muntinlupa Cagers, you're watching your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Adrian Salada. At center, number 7, Ford Ruaya. And at point guard, number 0, Paulo Hubalde. Calling the shots tonight for the Valenzuela Classic, Yulz is assistant coach, Charlie Alor. And now make way for the starters of the Muntinlupa Cagers, Angelis Resort. At center, number 40, Felix Apreco. At power forward, number 28, Chito Jaime. Small forward, number 23, GJ Ilagan. At point guard, number 6, Andretti Stevens. And at the other guard, number 0, Dave Moralde. The head coach for the Muntinlupa Cagers Angelis Resort is Aldrin Morante. Officials for the ball game are George Terapia, Ray Diliana, and Romel Alcoraz.
There you have it. Our
Fourth man is
first
Julius
five is brought to you
Titio.
by Tanduay Rum. 5 years. Tibay ng loob, tibay ng Tanduay para sa Valenzuela Classic. Asidre, Ruaya, Celada, Villunar at ang veteranong si Paulo Hubalde para naman sa Muntinlupa Cagers, Stevens, Moralde, Apreco, Ilagan at ang isa pang veterano si Chito Jaime. Yan ang magtutunggali ngayong gabing ito, ang Valenzuela Classic at Muntinlupa Cagers.
MPBL Liga
Magandang gabi
ng
mga
Bawang
kapamilya.
Pilipino.
You can watch us live on ABS-CBN SNA and on live stream sa facebook.com/official MPBL. And here we go.
Surprise start for Valenzuela. Now for Muntinlupa, it's still the same starters from last game. But for Valenzuela, etong si Onteco nag-start last game. And Ruaya, who's starting out today's ballgame, only played 7 minutes. He gets the starting job today.
Nabigyan nga ng pagkakataon itong si Ford Ruaya na matibay na player sa NCAA playing for the Letran Knights. Ito, isang produkto rin ng NCAA. Rocky Asidre sumubok sa top of the key, tapikan ng bola, makukuha ng Muntinlupa. Stevens now trying to start the offense. Moralde, post entry, gets a pass back, penetrates and finishes with this left hand. That's the first 2 points of our ball game, courtesy of Dave Moralde.
Para sa akin, dapat mas gawin pa ni Moralde ang last game. He was 1 of 10 beyond the guard. I thought he settled a lot as we see a nice curl to the basket and a nice pass by Celada. But really, itong si Moralde, ang strike talaga. Atakihin ang basket tulad ngayon. Binitbit pa ang bola. Alabong Alvarez.
Anong finish na yun ni Dave Moralde, kahit may challenge sa kanyang left side. Pababatong si Villunar.
Huwag na tayong lumayo. Parehas ng commissioner natin na si Kenneth Duremdes na mahilig bitbitin ng bola nung araw.
2-on-3. Apreco nakuha ang offensive rebound, tries to finish it but overcooks it. Celada ngayon ang may hawak ng bola, pinasa kay Hubalde.
Fortunate that time. It was a 2-on-4 fast break. Almost connected as you see Hubalde with a pull-up jumper. Good stop by Valenzuela to score on the other end.
And for everyone na ngayon lang ulit nakita si Paulo Hubalde, scoring machine yan. Nung siya ay nasa kolehiyo pa. Pero ito, Dave Moralde, isa na naman magandang finish.
Well, alam mo to si Paolo, halos kabatch ko to nung college. Actually, nung last year niya, he was really forced to take the scoring load sila ni KG Caneleta under kay Coach Dindo Pumarin. But really, by nature, itong si Paolo is an unselfish player. He's a playmaker. He likes to get his teammates involved. That's why he's one of the top 3 guys in the league in terms of assists leading that category.
At ito, Adrian Celada. Sumubok ng 3. At nakuha, Adrian Celada. Pangalawang 3-pointer yan para sa Valenzuela Classic. Una na 3-pointer nila is courtesy of Bataan.
But that's a good sign for Valenzuela because Celada struggled last game, 1 versus 5. They need him to connect outside.
Chito Jaime trying to get the ball on the snip. Na-recover niya yun. Being pressured by Celada. Stevens. Lalim na tira yun, but no one boxing out Felix Abrego.
Yan ang kagandahan kay Apreco, no? Talagang hindi bumibigay. Not giving up on the play tulad ng nakita natin dun.
Alright. Sabi mo nga, Coach Christian, yan ang strength niya. Hindi bumibigay, hustling for boards, and finishing.
Well, tinitingnan ko lang yung katawan niya eh. Kung pati mga muscle niya, hindi bumibigay.
Oo nga, maganda nga yung
Very defined, no?
Isang beses
Maganda na kondisyon.
na-interview tong mother ni Felix Abrego na talagang sa Samar, ang hilig lang talaga niya magbuhat. JJ Ilagan, magandang tira doon at magandang kick-out pass on the corner.
Another guy that, to me, this guy really is their best shooter on the team. Kung titignan mo yung mga, tinatakbo nilang offense, a lot of that, tinatakbo nila off the screen kay Ilagan. Last game, he was 0 out of 4 from the outside. His first shot of the game, he connects, as you see, a nice drive and drop para kay Ruaya.
Yan ang aasahan kay Ford Ruaya dahil he is playing that undersized power forward position. Pwede silang palitan ni Jeff Havillonar. Parehas combo forward eh. Ito ngayon, Rocky Asidre nakuha ang long rebound. Pasa kay Paulo Ubalde. Great ball fake. It is a finish, but Jeff Havillonar with the stick back, wala. Celada for 3. Misses it, and Moralde para sa rebound.
Both teams not really tiptoe sa kanilang depensa. As we're seeing a lot of open shots to start the game for both squads.
Dave Moralde. Magandang simula niya ngayon, Coach Christian.
Tama, 4 points niya, all inside the paint. And to me, he's their best driver. Every time na meron kang tulad ni Moralde, eventually sasara ang depensa. It will open up your shooters.
Exactly. Dreddy Stevens try to force numbers. Chito Jaime overcooks that shot. Agawan sa bola. Magkakaroon tayo ng jump ball. Kay Felix Abrego at Jeff Havillonar. Punta muna tayo dito sa ating tunay na lakas move, Coach Christian. Yan natin sino ang ipapakita natin dito. At mukhang si Dave Moralde, isa dun sa kanyang 4 na atake. At yan ang tunay na lakas move. Hatid sa inyo ng Cobra. Tunay na lakas. At palit ng tao dito. Pinasok na si Salaveria. At itong si Pariliagas. Ang big guys itong Muntinlupa Cagers dahil out-rebounded sila doon.
Well, high-scoring ball game, 12-13, halfway in first quarter as we see Morales stripping the basketball. Good recovery by Asidre.
Magandang dive din doon.
But this is a potential 30-point quarter for both teams. They're on track.
Ito, maganda yung sundot ni Dave Moralde doon. Dinive pa niya yung pangalawang bola. Sayang, naubusan na siya ng spasyo.
I think it's really more of the defense. As I mentioned earlier, both teams not really playing hard-nosed defense, kaya mataas din ang scoring natin.
Celada, dials it from 3, mintis yan. Magandang box out ni Pariliagas. DJ Ilagan para sa rebound. Stevens ngayon, nasa kanang bahagi ng ating court. Trying to get the post up to Pariliagas. No, he pops out to the corner. Faces it. Swings it to the other side. Moralde, libre. Thought about it. Trying to get a clear out. 3 seconds sa shot clock. Great defense there by Paulo Ubalde. Ruaya running the floor.
Yeah, traveling.
But matatawagan ng traveling. Mataas ang pace natin. At ito muna, Coach Christian. Puntahan muna natin ang ating shot of the game. Courtesy of Paulo Ubalde with the heady move. Drop pass to Ford Ruaya. And that shot of the game is brought to you by Tanduay. Rum, 5 years. Tibay ng loob, tibay ng Tanduay. At ceasefire muna tayo sa aming pagbabalik. Ang pagpapatuloy ng ating first quarter. 13-12, lamang ang Muntinlupa. Yan, para sa mga nanonood sa atin sa live stream, Imon Olgado. Okay yan, mga...
Post entry, gets a pass back, penetrates and finishes.
And on your screens right now, it's Alan Mangas who had a wonderful game, Coach Christian, last game. Kinover natin sa Navota, 70% from the field.
Well, yan naman ang maganda kay Alan, no? We know about his scoring ability, a former MVP himself, no? And this is, nabanggit ko to last game, if you remember, the luxury that Coach Aldrin Morante has. Diba? His 3 guards, basically. Stevens, who's an experienced guard from Mapua. Alvergara, alam naman natin kakayahan niya, especially being an ex-pro. At syempre, ang former MVP himself, itong si Alan Mangahas.
Ito ngayon, post up kay Pari Liagas. Juan Salaveria, hindi nahawakan ng bola. Swings it, GJ Ilagan, libreng-libre, dumayal ng 3. Mintis yan, rebound ni Adrian Celada. Adrian Celada, nagbababa ng bola to Hubalde. Trying to create an offensive set there. But Havillonar misses that. Rhythm 3, Coach Christian.
Tama, no? Nakita natin bumagsak si Stevens off a mini post-up by Hubalde. Well, I'm not really sold sa bagsak niya, no? Dahil medyo malaki rin naman itong katawan ni Stevens at hindi naman masyado pumersa si Paulo.
And, mabigat nga ang kaha niya ni Andretti Stevens. But I think Gianna Lianes has a report on the Valenzuela Classic and their coaching today. Gianna.
Martin and Christian filling in for Valenzuela coach Chris Gavina as head coach ay ang kanyang long-time co-coach at conditioning coach ng Classic na si Juven Formasil. Ayon kay Coach Juven, talagang prepare ni Coach Chris ang boys niya for today dahil malaki ang nakasalalay. During the last practice, reminding them of their winning eagerness. Dahil ibang klaseng coaching ang may experience niya ngayon, sabi ni Coach Juven na mahihirapan siya, but he will push the boys past their limits. Back to you, Martin and Christian.
Nasuspindi nga itong si Coach Chris Gavina. Kaya itong si Coach Juven Formasil ang nasa bench ngayon at nagtatawag ng plays para dito sa Valenzuela Classic. Celada, magandang pasa doon off that baseline attack. Great recovery by Andretti Stevens. 4 seconds a shot clock.
Both teams starting to pick it up defensively halfway in the first quarter. The score was 13-12. 2-minute mark, 16-12.
Pumake up nga ang depensa. Jeff Havillonar. Wala nang oras doon. Stevens. Pasa dito kay Salaveria. Trying to post up Pari Liagas. Pari on the block.
Jump shot.
Face basket. Tries to stroke it. Mintis yan.
You know, one matchup na inaantay ko is yung matchup ni pagpasok ni Big Mac Andaya tsaka nitong si Pari Liagas. Both kasi are capable of scoring down low on that block.
Oh, mamaan niyang laro na ganyan. Mauubusan ng shot clock doon. Itong Valenzuela Classic.
Not a good read that time by Paulo Hubalde as he drove to the baseline from the right side of the floor. Defense was collapsing. He was looking for the drop pass sa ilalim. I thought Asidre was open on the weak side. Yung tinatawag ng mga coaches, yung open window, yung kabilang weak side wing, no? Pero, you know, you failed to look at it. Ended up with a turnover.
Yan ang magandang view para dun sa mga post guys and mga drivers, yung mga open windows na yun. Dyan sila nakakuha talaga ng mga tira.
Tama.
That would open up their offense.
Good pass. Good pass.
Pari Liagas recognizing the cutter. Pinasok na rin pala ang former STI Olympian. Ito, may hawak ng bola si Mon Mabayo, one of their emotional leaders. Corner 3 para Adrian Celada. Over the backboard yan. 1 minute and 42 seconds. Coach Christian, 16-12. Medyo bumagal ang ating scoring. Lamang pa rin ang Muntinlupa.
Well, tumaas kasi yung intensity sa depensa at dahil sa ang naging epekto nun, no? Yung shooting percentage bumaba.
Talking
for
about
both teams.
Shooting percentages, Coach Christian, Ito, pinasok na nga si Alan Mangahas. Napakaganda ng inilaro niya. Last outing nila.
So how about Valenzuela starting out with a 2-guard? Asidre, who's really a point guard. And Hubalde. Ngayon naman, Muntinlupa naman. Pinasok si Vergara. You see a nice 3 by Buenaflor. Off an assist by Vergara. Pinagsabay si Vergara at si Mangahas.
Kevin Buenaflor announces his entry. But si Carlos naman sumagot. Vince Carlos with his own version of a three-pointer. Al Vergara kick out to the short. Kaparilagas with the offensive rebound. Hawak ni Al Vergara ngayon. Swings it to Alan Mangahas. Another free three. And puts it. Maganda ang mga numero niya, Coach Christian, last game, ha? 17 points. Pag nagpasimula siya ng 3-pointer. Mon Mabayo trying to bust that zone with that lift shot dyan sa elbow area. Kevin Buenaflor, another jump shot, Coach Christian. 5 puntos na to off the bench.
Tama. At yung dalawang offensive end no, ng Muntinlupa, you can credit that also to Salaveria. Hindi man siyang nakashoot on the first attempt. Okay? Siya ang nag-screen kay Buenaflor, kaya nalibre. On the second attempt, siya naman ang pumasa. So having an impact itong si number 16 guys, Salaverio.
At 15 segundo.
Salaveria, excuse me.
15 segundo, 24 kontra sa 17 lamang ang Muntinlupa. Last shot time para dito sa Valenzuela Classic. Marlon Calao, ang isa pa nilang veterano, nasa loob na rin. Asidre, sinubukang pumukol ng 3. He gets it to go in. Chips down the lead. Muntik pa yun. Pero dyan magtatapos ang ating first quarter. 24-20. Lamang dyan ang Muntinlupa by 4 points dahil sa timely shooting nila at sa magandang pasimula ng mamang ito, si Dave Moralde may 8 puntos sa ating first quarter. Hindi naman magpapatalo dyan si Adrian Celada at si Jeff Habinunar ang mga offensive options para dito sa Valenzuela Classic na sinusubukan pa rin ilapit etong laro. At sa aming pagbabalik, after these highlights, ang ating second quarter, lamang pa rin ang Muntinlupa Cagers 24 dito sa Valenzuela Classic 20. Jacob Moranya, galing sa Riyadh din, nanonood ngayon. Mag-post lang kayo ng comments at pipilitin namin kayong batiin. Parang to si paring Alan Mangahas, pumupunta pa rito sa bench. Sa pasimula ng ating second period, nandirito pa rin tayo sa Balanga City, ang kapitolyo ng Bataan. Coach Martin Antonio kasama Coach Christian Luanzon na naghahandog sa inyo ng ika-34 na laro natin sa torneo. At si Pari Liagas minama itong si JR Ontenco sa poste.
Well, after playing much of a zone nung first quarter, itong Valenzuela Classic, they start off the first defensive possession itong second quarter with a man-to-man defense. Bumagsak sila sa zona nung natanggap ni Pari, pero no problem for Pari. Gets a nice and one play of a jump hook using the glass.
Pero hindi niya na-convert yung bonus free throw. Lamang ngayon ng Muntinlupa, 26-20. Coach Christian, first quarter field goals.
Well, kita naman natin, medyo mataas yung field goals ng parehas sa team. No? 8 of 19, 10 of 23. Kung hindi nag-struggle nung halfway nung first quarter niya, we could probably see both teams shooting over 60 or 70%. But they picked it up defensively. And ngayon, we're toe-and-toe. Lamang ng 6 itong Muntinlupa.
Ito Al Vergara, swings it. Tries to go backdoor to si Buenaflor. Walang backdoor. Trying to go ISO with 7 seconds remaining. Kick out to Alan Mangahas. Mindis yan.
Foul, Salaveria.
At itong si Juan Salaveria, mukhang matatawagan doon ng loose ball foul.
So kitang-kita yung intention ng Muntinlupa. Every time Pari Llagas is inside, he's their #1 option. As you see, the keys to the game, guards to dictate the pace for Valenzuela, especially with this guy with the ball, with Paulo Hubalde, his ability to play, his playmaking ability. Celada to get his stroke. Nakashoot siya. His first attempt, but has struggled with his last 2. Solid bench contribution. Napaka-importante niyan para sa Valenzuela. Because last game, even though they won, they were outscored by the Parañaque Patriots, 22-21.
At sabi mo nga dyan, na solid bench scoring sa ating keys to the game, Coach Christian. Itong si Kretz Carlos, nakakadalawang 3-pointer na.
So for Muntinlupa naman, no, si Chito Jaime at 100%. The last 2 games, so she see a nice fast break opportunity. That was converted by Carlos. Chito Jaime at 100% last 2 games. Medyo pinuli ka to, lalo na at the last stretch, mga 4th quarter. Outside shooting, kailangan mag-click din. Nag-struggle sila doon, particularly Moralde, who was 1 of 10. At itong si Chito Jaime in the last game, who was 2 for 11 beyond the arc. And the last one, lockdown on transition defense. Kailangan mas malamangan nila. Para sa akin, lamang sa transition itong Muntinlupa compared sa Valenzuela, pero mukhang silang tinatakbuhan.
And how about the shock trooper matchup? Inaantabayan na natin itong si Alan Mangahas at itong si Rocky Asidre, pero 2 guys off the bench. Kretz Carlos may 8 puntos. Kevin Buenaflor meron ding 8 puntos. Magandang bunot from both our coaches.
Well, anytime na meron ka mga ganong players papasok na #1, laging handa. Not only in terms of scoring, tulad ng mga nabanggit. Para sa akin, ang pag-score, bonus na lang yan as a coach. But what a coach is looking for is really yung players coming off the bench ay laging handa at magkaroon ng magandang impact sa laro, especially on the defensive end. Just so happen, these 2 na pinasok, mga knockdown shooters, kaya pareha sila may tig 8 puntos.
Quality minutes yun. Lalo na kay Kevin Buenaflor. Pinasok siya patapos ang ating first quarter. 7 minutes and 42 remaining sa ating ikalawang yugto. 29-27. Lamang pa rin ang Muntinlupa Cagers. Marlon Calaw ngayon. Handoff to Paulo Hubalde. Since ito Jero Tenko on a pick and pop. Wala. Medyo off-balance shot doon. Alan Mangahas nakakuha ng rebound. Trying to wait for reinforcement. 5 white shirts. Nakababa na sa depensa. Alan Mangahas still having the rock. Great move there. Great shimmy and the floater. Alan Mangahas.
One of the deceptive moves na sinasabi nga natin. Crossover hesitation. Ang galing ng mga ganong galaw dahil hindi mo alam kung kailan siya aatake from 0 speed to about, 30-40 miles an hour.
Kontra-tempo nga.
Kontra-tempo to si Alan.
Kontra-tempo, Coach Christian. At nakalaro ko din yan si Alan Mangahas. Napakahirap pantayan, especially off the ball screen. But let's go first to Gianna Lianes, who has a report on Dave Moralde. Gianna.
Martin and Christian, nakita nga natin na mainit si Dave Moralde sa first quarter, making the first 3 shots. Isa sa mga rason ay ang eagerness niya to get that player of the game title, saying he's always so close but just unlucky with his last quarter shots. Ang sabi niya na ang natutunan niya sa MPBL over his university experience ay mas importante ang IQ sa laro. Para kay Moralde, kakaibang experience sa paglalaro para sa Muntinlupa because this is the team that made him feel like he's at home. Back to you, Martin and Christian.
And that comfort level, Coach Christian, napakalaking bagay nun, especially sa performance ng mga players.
Siyempre, at yun ang maganda sa liga natin. You really get to perform in your home crowd.
And our shot of the game, that shimmy and boogie move. Ano naman yung handles doon? It's brought to you by Tanduay, around 5 years. Tibay ng loob, tibay ng Tanduay. Ganda nung pagkaka-crossover doon.
Over kay Kuya Marlon, who went under the screen. And to me, itong si Alan Mangas, he's just too good of a player with that space. No? Masyado siyang nakakadiskarte. I think it would be nice as we see number 1 guy from Valenzuela, Argamino, who's coming in, will match up against Alan. Let's see if he can do a better job matching up defensively and putting more ball pressure.
J.R. Argamino, naglaro yan sa College of St. Benilde nung kanyang kolehiyo. And, ito, Prince Carlos, sumubok na naman sa tres. Isa pang former Blazer, si J.R. Ongteco. Rebound, supalpal dun. Si Argamino. But I think there's a late foul on Chito Jaime.
I was just gonna say, before this shot, actually this is a good call. To me, okay lang sa akin kung medyo huli ang tawag as long as it's the right call. You know, but I was about to say a good challenge before that play. Nag 3 points sa corner, I believe itong si Argamino, and it was a good late challenge by Chito Jaime. Unfortunately, on the second outing, yun, tinamaan niya sa kamay at sa katawan.
Medyo malakas nga yung hampas na yun. Neto ni Chito Jaime. At hindi naman ganun kaliit yung kaha neto ni Argamino para pag tinamaan, lilipad ng ganun, Coach Christian.
O tama, kaya lang pag ang sasalubong naman sa iyo, who's a veteran also, ito si Chito Jaime.
Mararamdaman
mo rin
At ito, zone press, pinapakita ng Valenzuela Classic.
2-2-1 full court.
Vergara ngayon, swings it to Mangahas. Mangahas for 3, dials it and hooks it.
May oras pa para magpasa ng dyaryo. Ganon siya kalibre. Good job of breaking the press and attacking it right away.
Parang yung dinaanan natin sa SC Tex kanina. Libreng-libre yung daan, Coach Christian.
Tama ka dyan.
Matatawagan doon ng foul. Etong si Alan Mangahas doon sa sundot niya. Nung isinausaw pa ni Mon Mabayo yung bola. Pero tingnan natin to ha. Ang ganda nung swing ng bola. Libreng-libre. Namupasok yung 3-point shot.
And that's a basketball IQ of having a Al Vergara. He's obviously a veteran and experienced player. But really, if you saw him 10 years ago, okay, yung quickness lang niyang nag-iba. Ngayon, syempre, medyo may konting edad na siya. But really, his court sense is just outstanding. And to me, even though nangingibabaw yung mga pangalan tulad ni Alan Mangahas at ni Chito Jaime, very vital sa success ng team nito. Yung inclusion dito at yung performance.
Veteran leadership.
Yung leadership na dinadala ni Al Vergara.
Talking about veteran leadership, pinasok na rin ang isa sa mga matitibay na players nitong Valenzuela Classic, si Big Mac Andaya. Rotate pa siya on the outside. Nakapasok lang yan. And one of the colorful characters ng ating liga. Very, very humble and fun person. He is a good hang, kumbaga.
Mr. Multitasker.
Oo.
Ewan ko kung ilang trabaho.
Itong kaibigan natin. Alam mo, ayaw na ayaw kong binabantayan yun ng kolehiyo kasi napakabait outside the court. Sabay pagtapos ng laro, puro pasa ako, Coach Christian.
Tama, pinapanood ko kayo nun mga kuya ko.
Wow! And matatravis. Natawagan pa ng foul doon si kay Mac Andaya pa itatawag.
Ganda naman ng pag-capitalize ng opportunity as si Dave Moralde with a nice forward pass.
At ang ganda nga nung pasa niya, an extra pass dito kay Chito Jaime. At yan ang tunay na lakas move. Hatid sa inyo ng Cobra. Tunay na lakas.
And, doon mo makikita yung kagandahan ng yung ng isang forward pass tulad ng ginawa ni Moralde. Hindi man niya makuha yung direct assist pero yung hockey assist sa kanya manggagaling dahil sa pasang yun nagkaroon ng short 2 versus 1 opportunity which nakita ni Alan at nalibre itong si Chito Jaime for the 3-point play.
At lamang nga dito ng 6 ang Muntinlupa Cagers kontra dito sa Valenzuela Classic. 4 na minuto, 55 segundo ang nalalabi sa ating second quarter. Swings it to the corner. Itong Classic. Mintis yung tira ni Argamino. Na-deflect yung tira na yun ni Javillonar. Mangahas. Magandang kontra-tiyempong galaw na naman. And filling the lanes is Chito Jaime.
Natawag sa play niyon. Giving it up to get it back. Chito Jaime. Okay, ginive up kay Al. Al swing ng bola. Ang ganda ng cut ni Chito. Siya rin. Bumalik din sa kanyang bola.
Rewarding the big guy for his effort. O corner 3 ni Adrian Celada. Kanina pa niya sinusubukan. Nakakuha siya ng isa pero sunod-sunod na itong Mintes. Al Vergara ngayon. Swings ito Jaime. Dave Moralde. Passes it to Alan Mangahas, trying to get a ball screen. Al Vergara ngayon. Dials it and pokes it with a smile.
May kasamang tingin pa dahil ang sumabay doon ay si 6'7", Big Mac Andaya.
At kahit na anong height, titirahan niya ni Al Vergara. At lamang dito ng 11 ang Muntinlupa Cagers, 42-31. Kami magbabalik. Sa Middle East, mga OFW natin, mahal na mahal namin kayo. Salamat sa suporta nyo sa dalawang teams natin. Ito si Bien Juldek Rodolfo, mga parts. Mamaya ko na ulit kayo babatiin, ha? Right on your screens, the beautiful faces and people dito sa Balanga City, ang kapitolyo ng napakagandang lalawigan ng Bataan. Nakita natin Coach Christian on the way, napakagandang scenery, very serene and tranquil. Relax na relax. Pero dito walang relax yung depensa netong Muntinlupa Cagers and all that time out. Nakakonvert sila na nagbigay sa kanila ng pinakamalaki nilang lamang. 13 puntos.
Alam mo, isa sa mga frustrating moments ng coaches sa loob ng basketball game, no, is when tumawag ka ng timeout para patayin yung momentum ng kalaban. Pero pagpasok mo ulit sa loob, your team starts off with a turnover at nakascore pa sa kabila. So in a way, parang napipil ng mga coaches as you see this nice layup kay Mangahas. So in a way, nafe-feel ng mga coaches ng Coach Martin, parang nasayang yung timeout nila.
Yun ang pinakaayaw mong mangyari. Pagka galing ka sa timeout, hindi ka magko-convert, tapos magto-turnover ka pa.
Especially in the first half kasi mas limitado. I believe bawas ka ng isang timeout compared sa second half.
At 3 minuto at 20 segundo ang nananabi sa ating ikalawang yugto. Kasama niyo pa rin, Coach Martin Antonio at Coach Christian Luanzon. Para dito sa ating unang laro ngayong Tuesday dito sa Balanga City sa Bataan. Pangalawang beses na natin ito. Coach Christian. Pero Dave Morale enters double figures with that booming three-pointer.
You know, at one point, sa tingin ko dapat mag-switch na sa ball screens. Itong Valenzuela. You know, nakita natin yung mga libreng tiras starting sa first quarter, as we see a turnover by Vergara, although recovered by Alan. But really, yung ball movement nitong Muntinlupa is also because yung pag-ikot nila yung bola, at the same time, pinapahabol nila sa depensa itong Valenzuela Classic na nagsisimula sa pick and roll.
Dito Jaime Mintis doon. Sabi mo nga, Coach Christian, laging pick and roll action ang nilalaro nila. Napakatagal ng iniraran niyang plays na yan. Panahon pa nila Bob Cousy at Bill Russell, hindi pa rin nasusolusyonan.
Stockton Malone. Diba?
Ako inabutan ko na kasi Steph Curry and Draymond Green Siya pamilyar dito. Parang yung mga sagot nila dun sa isa sa mga pinupuntahan dito talaga, yung ambon-ambon falls dyan sa Bagak Bataan. Ganun yung scoring ng Valenzuela Classic. 14 pa rin ang lamang ngayon ng Muntinlupa. Kanina, it stood as high as 16. And 1 minute 50 remaining sa ating second quarter. Salada ngayon umatake. Mintes yan, nakakuha ng contact pero walang pito. Fast break, gandang salon ni Dave Morante. And he scores his 13th point of the ball game.
That's just inexcusable. Kung ikaw ang Valenzuela Classic, after you turn the ball over, after you take the shot, kahit na anong mangyari, whether it's a miss or a make basket, you should sprint down on defense. Last 2 trips, hindi ganun na nangyayari. Ano nangyayari sa kabilang kupunan? Layup.
Layup city nga yung ginagawa ngayon ng Muntinlupa Cagers at magandang pasahan din. Pero doon matatawagan ng foul si, I think it's Juanchito Jaime. Doon sa hampas na yun kay Adrian Celada at hindi pa siya nakakonvert doon sa kanyang unang free throw. At, nandito pa rin tayo sa Bataan People's Center. Al Vergara na warningan din doon, Coach Christian. Resentment to a non-call. Dave Moralde ngayon. Sinusubukang ipagpatuloy ang kanyang early scoring barrage. Pinasa sa corner kay Jaime Mintisian. Rebound ngayon ng Classic. Sinusubukang kumuha ng numbers. Magandang pasa kay Hubalde. And Paulo Hubalde finishes it. This lead stands at 15 points para sa 13 points rather, para sa Muntinlupa Cagers.
No, pero kailangan nila ng stops, no? They cannot afford trading baskets.
Mga has on the pull-up, Mintisian. Jaime. Offensive rebound, power dribble, and dukot. 51-36.
Yan ang isa sa mga masasakit. As you see, another turnover by the Classic. Al Vergara with a pass to the stretching layup. Ito si Mangas.
Malapilita Corrales na layup yun. Namintis, sayang. Ganda pa naman. But here, for Druaya. Getting that loose ball. Natapik ni... I think natapik yung bola na yun. Doon sa atake ni Jeff Havillonar.
Late the game.
Technical dito si Adrian Celada. Delaying the game.
Medyo bad timing yung pangyayaring yan, no? Especially medyo nag-build sila ng mini run. They came off a stop. Nakakuha sila ng stop off a missed layup. Itong si Mangas. Pagbalik, nakashoot sila. But unfortunately, ito, technical foul. And with, less than 18 seconds remaining, itong Muntinlupa can go into halftime possibly up by 16 or 17.
Bago matapos ang ating ikalawang yugto, time out muna tayo. 14 na puntos na lamang ng Muntinlupa Cagers ngayong second quarter. Yung mga tropang Fridays dyan sa Saudi, kasama ni Lance Haling. Nood lang kayo, mag-comment lang kayo dyan, ha? At keep your comments and shoutouts coming. Sige, babatiin kayo ni Coach Christian. Ito si
Rona May.
last 17.9 seconds ng ating second quarter, Coach Christian. Pinasok na Inigo Arellano at Jmar Gimpayan para dito sa Valenzuela Classic. Kasama nila dyan si Rocky Asidre, si Ford Ruaya at si Adrian Celada. Para naman sa Muntinlupa Cagers, ang kanilang final five. Itong second quarter, Dave Morade, Al Vergara, GJ Ilagan, Chito Jaime at Felix Aprecu.
Well, usually pag nagpapasok ka ng mga ganyang players, especially isang possession na lang, no, naghahanap ka ng energy. At kailangan makakuha sila ng stop dito as they also have one foul to give. They can give up that foul para mag-inbound ulit sa sideline itong Muntinlupa. They don't. And Chito Jaime scores off a nice pass by Big Al. Well, Big Al kasi malaking puso nitong kaibigan natin.
Sabi mo nga malaki ang puso ni Al Vergara nung pinasok siya, Coach Christian. Nagbago ang tema ng kanilang laro. Ngayon, their lead stands at its highest. 17 points, 55-38. Meron pang 1.4 seconds remaining sa ating second quarter.
Well, I thought, again, as I mentioned, they had one foul to give before going into the penalty. Itong Valenzuela Classic, they don't give it up, but instead, they give up an open three or contested three by Chito Jaime. Nonetheless, Jaime makes it.
Nakikita nyo ngayon on your screens ang napakaraming nakapila pa para makapasok dito sa ating napakaganda. Tama naman, ang ganda-ganda ng ating court. Ang Bataan People's Center dito sa Balanga City, sa Bataan. Pangalawang beses na nating umikot dito, Coach Christian. At Ito, last 1.4. Aki Asidre with his heave. Diyan matatapos ang ating first half. Magandang sagutan ng dalawang teams, but pagpasok ng mga veterano, Al Vergara spelling the difference for the Muntinlupa Cagers Angelis Resort. They're holding a 17-point lead in the first half. Sa aming pagbabalik, halftime stats, reports, and other highlights. Kayo ay nanonood ng inyong Maharlika Pilipinos Basketball League Anta-Rajah Cup. Shout out naman po Edward Bautista from Dammam, Saudi. Yan, dyan sa mga nasa Middle East, mga OFW nating kapamilya. Salamat sa pagtutok nyo. Daming nanonood. May maganda akong nakita, Coach Christian eh. Ito, si Jeffrey Lalik. Jeff, kanino ka ba kampi talaga? Lumaki ka sa Muntinlupa, tapos sa Valenzuela ka nakatira. Kanino ka ba kampi?
But doon ka kumampi sa nananalo. So ngayon, kumampi ka sa Muntinlupa.
Ito, maraming nanonood sa atin. Si Rona May Manabat Sarmiento. Laging naka ano yan.
Oh, may taga-US pa, oh. Dalawa. Si Lawrence Pelaez at si John Paul Galvez.
Okay, kayo huwag niyong sabihin nandiyan kayo kung wala kayo dyan, ha?
Ang aga dyan ngayon.
Oo, masyado maaga.
Mga 4 a.m. kung di ako nagkakamali.
Si Regan Carandang nasa Dubai. Green Vision Company. Trackers on road from QC. Saan ba yung Alcobar? Sa Middle East din yan, no, Coach Christian? No, Pierre, ang Alcobar sa Middle East din, no? Ayan, daming nanonood sa ating mga OFW. Ingat kayo dyan. Anong score? Nalingat lang ako sa work. Onin, ang score natin, 55-38 lamang ang Muntinlupa. At Jack Roy from Taiwan. Kamusta ka dyan?
Masarap ng kanin dyan, Coach Martin.
O ito,
White
taga-Orani,
rice.
Bataan. Maraming players ang galing dyan, ha? Si Kirby Raimundo. Ito, si Felicissimo Viray. Oh, meron pang Athens, Greece. Si Salvador Carbon Jr. Shoutout naman dyan from Kuwait. Captain First Sunday, First Linggo. Ayan. Oh, may taga-Paris pa. Mga salamat sa sumusuporta sa Maharlika Pilipinas, ha. Hindi po inmates ang team ng Muntinlupa. Muntinlupa Cagers po. Salamat sa mga nakatutok sa atin ngayon. At pasensya na, ngayon lang namin kayo nababate. Dahil ngayon lang ako naka-access sa live stream at naririnig nyo pala ako pagka-commercial. So, mag-comment lang kayo na mag-comment dyan. Oh, Vienna, Austria. Si June De Chosa.
Again, a big hand for the busy.
Yan ang mga nanonood sa atin. At si Mark Santos from Italy. Ito, taga-Bataan sa Bagak, si Adrian De Vega. Yan. Yung Alcobar pala sa Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Ikaw naman, Pierre, di tayo nag-research eh. Daming nanonood sa atin eh. Ito sa Jeddah. Ito si Rico Chi from Saudi. Ayaw bumati ni Coach Christian kasi analyst daw siya ngayon eh. Hindi po ako DJ. Madaldal lang po ako. Maraming salamat. Sana.
Hindi totoo yan. Masarap kasi yung mani na binigay sa amin. Ang sarap talaga.
Ayun, si Mark Alavera.
Kaya ba natin ipakita yung mani na to?
Andyan, nasa Cavite. Maraming salamat. Lalo na sa inyong mga OFW namin. Proud kami sa inyo. Maraming salamat. Sana itong MPBL nalalapit kayo sa mga pamilya nyo rito sa Pilipinas dahil ang basketball yan talaga nagkokonekta sa atin dito. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Charmaine, sasabihin namin kay Dave Moralde na sinabi mo go. Tumata ka sa work. Naku, Onin. Mahirap yan. Onin Labaw. Huwag ka nang tumakas, ha?
Nandito ngayon si Jamal Vizcara na maglalaro sa second game natin.
Carl, 55-38. Lamang ang Muntinlupa. Yan ang score natin. RJ George. Yung mga pag-pronounce ko ng pangalan ninyo, pasensya na, ha? Kung hindi ko nababasa ng ano. Ito si Jay Buhisan from Finland. Ay, salamat Trackers on Road. We appreciate that comment dahil yun talaga ang gusto ng MPBL. Makatulong sa mga grassroots players natin. MIMC Philippines. Yan. Hi, sabi ni Ralph Ramos. Yan ang trabaho ko sa inyo. Pagka walang laro, pag on break, babatiin ko kayo lahat. Ayos ba yun? So, watching here at my work. Edwin, huwag ka magpapahuli, ha? Edwin Torillo. Yung boss mo, baka nanonood din. Mark Natalio from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Ito, may taga-Korea pa ngayon. Itong si Andal Alday. Si Derek Nomar. Binigyan ako ng go signal. Batiin kayo lahat, eh. Al Jubail, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Si Nick Neal. Nobel Red. Birthday mo ngayon. Happy birthday, partner. Health and happiness to your family. KD Daniel, pagdasal natin na second season, magkaroon ng second season ng MPBL dahil napakarami ng natutulungan nito. Makikita mo yung talent natin dito. Maganda, makasilip ka rito ng live. Makikita mo kung gaano ka-intense yung mga kompetisyon natin. Ang coach ng Muntinlupa, si Aldrin Morante. Yan, Reggie Cuerda. Ito si John Paula Marie Edsnad. Yan, hi. Nasa Al Ain, UAE. Si Rocky Ferrer watching on mobile. Siguraduhin mo lang hindi ka nagda-drive at hindi ka rin nakamotor, ha? Libre manood dyan sa work. Sige, okay yan, Mark. Basta libre, sige. Ito si FG Liagas, nasa Dubai. Ito si Chris Apostol. Chris, taga Bataan ka ba? At napakaganda dito sa lalawigan ninyo. Si Edward Gabani, nasa Japan. Coach Christian.
Uy, pupunta ako dyan.
Oo, pupunta ka
Sa
dahil nag-champion kayo dun sa liga ninyo.
Ganda dyan. Maganda daw dyan. First time ko pupunta.
Neil Cortez from Finland. Dahil nanonood, ha? Mga bagong prospect future Gilas players. Sana may maproduce tayo.
Sigurado yan.
Meron yan.
MPBL.
Meron tayong mga quality players.
Siyempre, but I don't think it's anytime soon. Dahil unang taon pa lang natin. But I think eventually makakaproduce tayo din. Sa professional muna and then eventually sa Gilas.
Marvin Abratike. Italy. Ang inyong taga-subaybay. Yan. Italy. Kobakov team ng Santa Mesa.
Binabati kami ngayon ni Coach Lester. Sila ang maglalaro sa pangalawang laro kalaban ng Bataan.
Tropang Tayyip, Doha, Qatar. Ralph Duran. Pa-shoutout po, Team Damam Warriors. Watching from Hong Kong. Si Noel Sumagid. Ayan. Lawrence Palaes. Ayan, Mark Manuel. Uy, sa Isabela. Sa Far North. Sino ang asa top ng team standings ngayon? Number 1 pa rin ang Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Nelson, sila ang number 1 ngayon. Isa pa lang ang talo nila. Ganda ng voice. If-favorite ko yan, thumbs up. Thank you, Rona. Dahil si Coach Christian yun. Elmer Taliedo from Korea. Teka, standby na kami. Mamaya ulit, babatiin ko kayo, ha?
Standby courtside.
Welcome back to the MPBL. At dahil andito tayo sa Bataan People Center, kasama ko ngayon, representing the province of Bataan, ang kanilang Vice Governor, si Vice Governor Cristina Garcia. Thank you po for joining me today. Ang una ko pong tanong, bakit po mahalaga for the people of Bataan na may home team representing their province dito sa MPBL?
I think being participated by this basketball league, palang nagiging well-rounded ang ating province na hindi lang, of course, focus namin economic growth, pero the fact that we have also time for the athletes and at the same time participatory as far as camaraderie and sportsmanship is concerned.
Okay po ma'am, I'm sure that you watch a lot of the games po. So sa tingin niyo po, bakit mas masaya ang atmosphere ng home game?
Siguro dahil ni-represent ito yung particular province and with its local players, nabibuild up ang kanilang kumbaga talent, nahuhon pa, mas lalo pang nahuhon. Nang sa ganon, mas bigger area o bigger basketball pa.
Thank you very much, Vice Governor Cristina Garcia. Thank you for joining us today. Back to you, Martin and Christian.
And there you have it, the Vice Governor ng magandang lalawigan ng Bataan at ang ating big score, 55-38. Lamang ang Muntinlupa Cagers dito sa Valenzuela Classic. Magandang gabi mga kapamilya. Coach Martin Antonio kasama nyo. Dinadala ang laro at sinasamahan ako ni Coach Christian Luanzon. Ito ang ating mga highlights ng first half. Maagang pag-atake ng Muntinlupa Cagers. Almost wire-to-wire. Nahawak nila ang lamang, Coach Christian, ng first half.
Well, both teams really starting the first 5 minutes. Terrific offensively, no? But, you know, Muntinlupa, I thought, stepped it up a notch defensively. Kaya lamang after the first quarter ng apat, starting out strong Muntinlupa, ending the second quarter stronger, outscoring itong Valenzuela 31-18. Kaya ngayon lamang sila ng 17 points. As you can see, obviously shooting the ball better. You know, 50%, 22-44 compared to 13 of 37. Rebounds, you see out-rebounded ang Muntinlupa. And the reason behind that is because the Cagers are shooting the ball better. Pero ang maganda rin dito, aside from yung stats na nakita natin, is yung bench scoring nitong Muntinlupa na para sa akin nagdala, no? Obviously Moralde with a hot start, but Mangahas and Lagas, both 20 points coming off the bench. Isama mo pa dyan si Buenaflor, who I believe had 8 points also.
Yes.
So you have 28 points coming off your 3 guys coming off the bench. Napakalaking bagay nun, kaya lamang sila ngayon ng 17.
At yun nga, ang ating halftime stats sa ating ikatlong yugto. Magandang gabi mga kapamilya. Kayo pa rin ay nakatutok sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. As you see, Adrian Celada scoring on that attack. At para sa lahat ng nakatutok sa kanilang mga bahay, ito ay grassroots program. At speaking of grassroots, special person Tito Chito Gonzalez na nasa Misamis
Chito, hello.
Occidental ngayon for Batang Pinoy, ang grassroots program ng PSC. Kasama niya dyan si Geno Camo at Jessie Veray. Nanonood sila sa atin. Ngayon, I think, nagpipinpoint sila ng mga magiging national athletes natin dyan, ng mga bata, at nagtuturo ng iba't iba pang sports.
Tama, no? At alam naman natin that the POC and the PSC, you know, especially with the change of leadership ng POC, is really the first step was how to work hand in hand together. At yan programa niya, tulad na nabanggit mo, as you see a nice kick out by Paulo Hubalde. You know, but a miss off the three. Ay magandang programa ng PSC, matagal na yan, proven na yan, yung batang Pinoy. As you see a nice drive by Ilagan. So far, good start for Valenzuela, pero sumagot ngayon itong Muntinlupa of the first two by Ilagan.
So, GJ Ilagan nga. Still padding the lead and keeping it at 17, but there would be a foul. Tama na natin. Itong tunay na lakas move of the game. Attacking Stevens, forward pass. Ripped move by GJ Ilagan with a pirouette finish. Yan ang tunay na lakas move. Atid sa inyo ng Cobra. Tunay na lakas.
Parang pelikula yung pagkasabi mo.
Parang ano naman tayo, ma-action dapat dahil nandito tayo sa isa sa pinaka-ma-actionong lugar in our history sa lalawigan ng Bataan, kung saan ang mga pinaka-matatabang at matitibay na Pilipino dumaan dun sa Bataan Death March. Daming survivors, daming mga kwento regarding Philippine valor dun sa panahon na yan. So, balik tayo sa ating laro. Alvergara, wala nang oras sa shot clock. Forces 1, mintis yun. Forward pass ngayon. Hubalde trying to challenge the defense of Vergara, but he would get a foul.
Well, gusto ko yung start na pinapakita nitong Valenzuela, no? Unang-una, first possession of the ball game. It was a decoy pick and roll play. Then a nice cut by Celada. Easy two inside the paint. They get a stop. And so far, pinasok ito si Arellano nung last 2 minutes ng second quarter. Ang ganda ng energy nila ngayon. He's starting again to start the third, especially on the defensive end.
Well, I was able to play with Inigo Arellano. Isa to sa mga malalapit na kaibigan. Isa nating kaibigan ni Matt Manotok. Mahusay na player, magaling slash, and very unselfish. Great help there, but an even better drop pass. Mentis na nga yung finish doon ni Andretti Stevens. Nandito ngayon ang klasiko maatake. Hawak ni Hubalde ang bola.
That's good defense by Ilagan, staying in front of the attacking Hubalde of a transition.
Hubalde, cross-court pass. Arellano, drop pass. Dito kay Fort Ruaya. The Fort Ruaya looks lean and a little bit on the under 6'2", I think, si Fort Ruaya, but great hands and instincts under the basket.
Well, hindi rin naman ganong kalalaki rin ang mga players natin dito sa Liga. No? Obviously, ang nangingibabaw. First two people that come to mind is from the Bulacan Kuyas.
Kuya
Marlu. And obviously, si Big Mac Andaya. But really, especially at that fourth position, lalo-lalo na sa panahon ng basketball ngayon na nauuso ang tinatawag na stretch 4. So anytime na nasa ganyang liga ka, as long as you're quick, at ang importante, masipag ka sa bola, may lugar ka sa bawat kupunan dito.
Dun sa tira na yun. Yes. Tignan muna natin itong shot of the game brought to you by Tadway Ram 5 years. Tibay ng loob, tibay ng Tadway. Ganda drop pass doon. Kumuha na pa ng foul. Yung si Fort Ruaya. 3 segundo sa kanilang shot clock. Extra pass ni Alvergara to Chito Jaime. Wala. Adrian Celada ngayon, umaatake. Trying force numbers. Celada. Great drop pass. Arellano.
And it all started on the defensive end. You know, nabanggit natin, Coach Martin, yung adjustment sa pick and roll. That time, starting on the right side of the floor, nag-switch ang depensa nila. Pinaikot ang bola. They were there to contest for that corner three. Able to get the stop and able to get the run on the other end. Good stop and offensive play by Valenzuela.
Ito, umaatake ngayon ng Muntinlupa Cagers. Mababa na naman ang kanilang shot clock. Malayong tira yun ni Ilagan. Offensive rebound ni Jaime. Merong foul na itatawag, and I think that would earn him 2 shots. And with that foul, let's go to Gianna Lianes. Meron siyang report regarding Alvergara.
Well, hindi rin naman ganong kalalaki rin ang mga players natin dito sa Liga. No? Obviously, ang nangingibabaw. First two people that come to mind is from the Bulacan Kuyas. Si Fort Ruaya. And obviously, si Big Mac Andaya. But really, especially at that fourth position,
Martin and Christian, madaling pansinin na talagang lumaki ang lamang ng Muntinlupa Cagers pagpasok ng kanilang guard na si Al Vergara. Nung unang quarter pa lang talagang sinabihan ni Al ang kanyang teammates na huwag sabayan ang mabagal na galaw ng kalaban. Sinigurado niya na pagpasok niya, pinush niya tumakbo ang Cagers at as a result nakita niya na gumanda ang ikot ng bola. Back to you, Martin and Christian.
Nakita nga natin gumanda ang ikot ng bola. Tumaas yung lamang nila to its highest at 17.
Tama.
Pero ngayon, 11 na lang ang kanilang lamang.
You know, when he came in the ball game, he played a total number of less than 13 minutes. Talking about Al Vergara, 4 points, 5 assists. At isa sa mga pinakmataas na plus-minus rating sa loob. As you see, nice trade of a nice pass by Paulo Hubalde, trimming this lead down to 10. That was a high from 17.
Adrian Celada and the Valenzuela Classic finally stringing a mini run here, trying to get that lead below 10. 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining on the third quarter, and a great move there by Chito Jaime.
And I was about to say, that's a good smart switch by Paulo Hubalde off the ball. At nakuha niya yung matchup na gusto niya, no? Si Ruaya pumalit sa kanya kay Chito Jaime, pero no problem for Chito, nakascore pa rin siya.
Mahirap na tira doon ni Ford Ruaya. Tapikan ng bola, mapupunta sa Muntinlupa Cagers. Pasok dito ngayon si Julius Manalo. Papalitan niya muna si Adrian Celada. Nakita natin doon yung magandang post move.
Chito Jaime.
Chito Jaime, a former Naasco MVP. Chito Jaime played for the Ama Titans.
They're looking for him on the post. Chito Jaime looks like he's gonna score. No. But so far, yung dalawang mini run, itong Valenzuela has been stopped by Chito Jaime. The first one was off an offensive rebound and putback. And the last possession, or the last 2 possessions, was a nice move on the post as you see a turnover by the white shirts.
Pinalitan din itong si Grants Carlos. Binalik na itong si Jeff Havillonar. At Alan Mangahas, binalik na rin sa ating laro. Pinalitan si Andretti Stevens. Dave Moralde rin, nasa laro na. Being pressured by Arellano.
Well, this is the play we were talking about. This is mga niraran nila. Elevator screen for Ilagan. Forces a tough one right there. Good challenge by Paulo.
Ito ngayon, Hubalde ang may hawak ng bola. Trying to engage the offense from the right side. Gets a ball screen.
This 1-2-2 zone ngayon ng blue shirts.
Manalo, great pass there to Ruaya. Met at the cup, mintis doon. Pagsak si Ford Ruaya, 5-on-4. Alan Mangahas trying to maximize that advantage. Wala, Jaime, tapikan ng bola. Hampas sa mukha si Chito Jaime. Outlet pass to Ruaya. That's the easiest basket that he might get this evening rather.
That's a 4-point swing. I thought it was a good drive by Alan. Nakita niya, dalawang big man niya, si Apreco at si Jaime nasa loob, no? Kaya inatake niya. Unfortunately, the bounce didn't go their way for the offensive rebound.
Nakuha ngayon ng Valenzuela.
This could be a basket time.
And Arellano finishing it. Lead is down to single digits. 61-53. 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Still with us, Martin Antonio with Christian Luanzon.
Good swing.
Game between the Muntinlupa Cagers and the Valenzuela Classic. Manalo ngayon. Kick out pass. Hubalde, Havillonar, may hawak ng bola. Manalo, dials it from 3. And then out yung tira na yun. Mangahas trying to get that fast break basket. And great move by Felix Apreco.
But what a move. Off a catch, running from the other side of the court.
Exploding.
And then making
On
a
a sidestep.
sidestep move without even putting the basketball on the floor. That's a heck of a move.
Kita mo yung explosive first step and then stopping on the second step to stretch.
Ganda.
Ganda, tignan. Oh, they're still sticking to that 1-2-2 zone.
But he struggled today. Itong si Havillonar who finished with a 23-point, 11 rebound outing last game. So far ngayon, nagsastruggle para makakontribute sa kanyang kupunan. As you see this nice move right here. Yes, stretching layup. Ala Stacey Ogmon.
Yan, the plastic man.
Ginawa niya na sa mga hindi nakakaalala. I-google niyo.
Oh, Stacey Ogmon from UNLV.
Atlanta Hawks also
Hawks.
played his final years, I believe, with the Portland
Trail
Trailblazers.
Blazers.
Yeah.
Sa mga...
Kaliwete nga lang yun.
Ayun, at,
Tough shot.
very tough shot by Dave Moralde. Arellano earning his minutes during this game, giving a good account of himself. Julius Manalo. Ganda, nilipat pa yung bola sa kaliwang kamay and finishing it, kissing it off the board.
Ang ganda ng bunot, no? Ni Coach Carlos. Sa dalawang ito, alam naman natin, wala si Coach Chris Gavina ngayon.
Si Coach Juven ang nagtitimon sa kanyang grupo ngayon. Great kick out pass there for Arellano. And Rocky Asigre with a rhythm 3. Dials it and books it. 5-point lead na lang, 63-58. 1 minute and 20 sa ating third quarter.
Good pass.
Aliagas, libre sa top of the key. Answers with his own 3-point shot. Balik sa balo ang lamang ng Muntinlupa Cagers, 66-58. We will be back for the windup of this third quarter. Ng Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at lahat ng mga tropa mo dyan, hello. Si Sherwin and Ayla Tambok, Arriba Letran. Maraming ang letranista dito. Taga-letran ka rin ba, Pierre? Ito, paskwela mo pala itong aming FD. Ayos. There's the big man, Big Mac Andaya, playing sparingly. Kaunti ang minutong nilaro niya ngayong laro.
Pero kilala naman natin si Big Mac. Kung di ako nagkakamali, their very first game, pumasok siya halos end of third quarter and ended up as the best player of the ball game. Kung di ako nagkakamali, kalaban ng Caloocan.
Jeff Abilionar getting the foul and the basket.
We mentioned the struggles itong si Abilionar. Ito talaga ang strength ng Bataan. Rushing the offensive glass. May maging agresibo dyan and finishing kung meron. Tulad ng pagkakataon yun. And one play.
And he was a wonderful role player dun sa championship team ng NU Bulldogs. Really complimented Troy Rosario well.
And also Glenn Cobuntin.
Glenn Cobuntin din.
Nice.
Ganda naman ng pasahan na yun, pero nagmintis yung tira ni Felix Apreco. Ito, makakandaduhan pa siya, pero na-kick out niya dito kay Alan Mangahas. 38 segundo sa ating game clock. Mintis yung 3-pointer niya yan. Tapiga, nakuha ni Kuya Al Vergara. Pasa kay Apreco. Minama, mintis. At Chito Jaime was there to clean up the miss. Ngayon, Gerard Gamino, may hawak ng bola. Octeco. Isidre. So top of the key, trying to burn as much time as he can.
Changing defense.
3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Abilionar trying to get closer.
Well, I thought it was a good challenge by Apreco, but the officials saw otherwise. Probably got him on the body.
Tira ni Apreco, but Chito Jaime was there to clean up the mess. Yung atake.
Ilagan na yun. I believe that was Ilagan.
Ilagan pala. Sorry, ito si CJ Ilagan. Jeff Abilionar misses the first one. 7-point lead for the Muntinlupa Cagers. 6 points remaining in our third quarter. Argamino hustling his way to that board. This is that shot. Pariliagas now. And that was all she wrote for the third quarter. Magandang run na tugtog itong Valenzuela Classic, Coach Christian.
23-13 for that quarter, outscoring itong Muntinlupa Cagers. Ang ganda ng ginawa nila at nagsimula ito sa depensa.
With fast break attacks like that, yun ang nagbigay pa rin ng hakyang caution dito sa Muntinlupa Cagers. At ito yung sagot ni Pari Liagas dun sa run kanina ng Valenzuela Classic. At nandun niya, itong si GJ Ilagan, clean up that miss. And then for our third quarter, 68-61, lamang pa rin ang Muntinlupa Cagers. You're still watching Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. From Taiwan, BPSU Stallions, si Noah Raul Malasmas. On the start of our fourth quarter.
Nag-umpisa ito sa turnover.
Oo, nakaagaw-agad itong Valenzuela Classic.
Ito si Asidre of a face-to-face steal. One of the few times na makikita natin maaagawan itong si Alvergara. That led to this transition offense against by Paulo.
Yun nga, nakakuha sila na
jump ball and then ball possession
arrow
going back
to
to the
Valenzuela Classic. Alam mo, Coach Christian, before the start of the fourth, nakita ng ating mga team bahay na either nanonood sa ABS-CBN SNA or via live stream sa facebook.com/official MPBL, yung napakagandang fasad ng Bataan People Center dito sa Balanga City, Bataan.
Ganda naman talaga rito, and you have to, syempre, give credit to the people in charge here. Like, tulad ng in-announce kanina, si
Vice Governor Cristina Garcia.
Yeah, Cristina Garcia.
Na nandito ngayon in attendance. Bola ngayon ng Muntinlupa Cagers. Hawak ni Alvergara. Trying to get a post-up kay Chito Jaime. Great cut there by Juan Salaveria. Pero
napasa niya sa kanyang
pinasa
coach.
dun sa magaling na two-guard ng Tanduay dati. Si Coach Aldrin Morante.
Naka-blue ring kasi.
Oo, naka-blue ring. Kung hindi niyo po alam, si Coach Aldrin, napakahusay na gwardya niya.
Ay, oo.
Napakahusay na gwardya. Played pro for a bit.
Tama. At ang lakas from the PBL team pa lang, nung team nila sa
Inangat
Tanduay.
sila.
As you see, a nice three of a nice touch pass by Paulo Hubalde. At meron ng mga panahon niya, no? Panahon nito nila Eric May,
Jomer Ruby.
Ren Ritualo, Coach George Galen.
Ayan, yun yung malakas na team na yun
Team
sa
ng Tanduay
amateur.
that eventually umakyat
Sa Pro League.
Sa Pro League.
Pero doon, Rocky Asidre, one of our stealth assassins. Kasama niya dyan sa matchup na yan, itong katitira lang na si Alan Mangahas. Rocky Asidre nakakuha ng 3. Tignan natin kung anong sagot ni Alan. Sit here. Si Chito Jaime, pero bagsak doon si Alan Mangahas. Nakabilyonar. Na-foul doon. Hinampas ni Chito Jaime.
At yan ang hindi mo matatanggap, no? Kung ikaw ko si Coach Aldrin after scoring on the other end. Every time nakaka-shoot ka kasi, Coach Martin, yung depensa mo, maganda yung chance, obviously maganda yung chance sa bumaba, yung 5 depensa mo. But that time,
ka talaga eh.
tama, but that time, ang ganda ng quick inbound ng kabila, forward pass, nagkaroon ng 2 versus 1 opportunity. And Paulo Hubalde, you know, with the smart player that he is, recognizing that, unfortunately, na-miss yung free throw.
Dalawa yung minitis doon ni Jeff Mabilionar. And 6-point lead here, 70-64. 8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining sa ating fourth quarter. Dave Moralde attacks. Lumamig na si Dave Moralde, Coach Christian. Second half, wala pa siyang nasushoot.
Lumamig na rin kasi yung opensa nila. I think you have to give credit also to the defense of Valenzuela dahil natatranslate nila sa kabila. Second three this quarter by Asidre.
Magandang tira doon ni Rocky Asidre. Noong nakaraan nilang laro, 14 na puntos, 8 rebound at 6 na assist. Overall brilliance. Itong si Rocky Asidre, the former Arellano chief.
They've really picked it up nitong second half. Starting nung simula. Again, this is the play right here. Paulo Obade from the left side of the court, with his vision, seeing the open guy. Sa kabilang corner naman, itong si Asidre. But really, I thought yung first play nila nung third quarter, napaka-importante kasi sa coach nun, Coach Martin, yung first play mo, pag magandang nangyayari, most of the time, it dictates yung mga succeeding plays mo and eventually, yung succeeding quarter. No? At nakita natin yun dito sa Classic. Down by 3, down by 17 nung halftime. Ngayon, 3 na lang.
Ito, brinus ko na lang with Chito Jaime. And that's how you should go up. When you get an offensive rebound, Coach Christian, buhatin mo na lang. Lalo na pag mas malaki ka at mas malapad ka dun sa mga bantay mo. Angat mo na lang, huwag mo na isa-usaw yung bola.
If you look at the front court ngayon ng Valenzuela, matchup-wise, Mabayo, Ruaya, compared to Jaime,
and si Juan Salaveria. Mas stocky itong mga players.
Yeah, definitely, mas malaki itong front court ngayon ng Cagers. They have to take advantage of that.
Dahil itong si Mon Mabayo just stands around 6'2" and he plays that power forward position. Whatever he lacks in height, he
makes up for it.
Makes up for effort. Great effort player. And look how he communicates and shows on that screen.
And you see the adjustment also on Alvergara with the blitz on the ball screen. Yung first half, nag-hedge lang po sila. And forcing the ball rotation. Kaya mas humahabol sila sa depensa ng first half. At yung adjustment nila ngayong second half, it's either they're switching or they're doubling on that ball screen.
Doon medyo mas pinahirapan na nga nila yung mga atake sa ball screen. Ito, pinasok ulit si Inigo Arellano, earning a second tour of duty with this brilliant third quarter. Dave Moralde ngayon, trying to get the high ball screen.
There's the switch na sinigaw ni Asidre, pero bumalik sa kabila. Ito si Moralde. Good stop by the white shirts.
Tinapikan ng bola doon si Argamino. Foul si Dave Moralde. And merong update sa atin si Gianna Lianes regarding the Valenzuela Classic. Gianna.
Martin and Christian, momentum ang hinahanap ni Coach Joven sa Classic bago ng second half at dahil bumulis na yun ng third quarter, depensa na lang ang kulang para sa kanya. Isipin nyo kung ano ang pinapakita niya sa body language niyo. He tells them, huwag tamad. Liliitan na natin ang lamang nila ng third quarter. Jeff Havillina reminds his teammates. Rocky Asidre adding, dapat lagpasan na natin sila ngayon. Back to you, Martin and Christian.
And, thank you for that report, Gianna. 4 na lang. Itong lamang ng Muntinlupa Cagers. It stood as high as 17, Coach Christian, nung third quarter natin, On the floor. Trying to get an attack. Alvergara with 6 seconds on the shot clock. May mismatch dito kay Arellano. Si Chito Jaime, wala. Pero makukuha ni Alvergara with 8 seconds to work with sa kanilang shot clock. Scramble sa bola, Salaveria, mukhang matatawagan ng loose ball foul doon.
Ang ganda ng dalawang defensive stop. Although they gave up an offensive rebound on the first one. But really, you see the white shirts doing a better job this second half. Not only staying in front, nasa harapan sila, kundi yung pag-pressure sa bola. Halos lahat ng tirang nakikita natin sa Cagers. Either, late in the shot clock o medyo pilipit na, no? So tignan natin kung mabababa nila ito. Either to 1 basket, down by 2, or maybe 1.
Okay, Ruaya from the top of the key. Big three-pointer yun kung na-shoot. Pero mintes, rebound ni Alan Mangahas.
But I don't think that's his shot, no? Especially with the hand in front of his face. Alam natin, naitira siya na ganun, pero not sure about that situation.
Okay, Chito Jaime trying to get that post move to go in. Wala. For Ruaya with the rebound. Inigo Arellano. Trying to get that quick attack. Sa ball screen from Mabayo. Naghahanap ng kakampi. Isidre, binabagabag ng dalawang tao. Mabayo, inararo ang depensa. Matatawagan ng charge. Medyo bang-bang yung call na yun, ha? Coach Christian, dahil gumagalaw yung defender.
Tama, pero ang ganda ng ginawa ni Salavera dito. Bihirang-bihira mo nakikita ang isang big man. Okay, na mauunahan sa pwesto. He came off the ball retention off a ball screen netong si Mabayo, who I thought had an open, I think that was Isidre, on his right corner that he missed lifting.
Tatawagan ng dribbling violation doon si Ford Ruaya. Pero doon sa charge na yun, Coach Christian, medyo gumagalaw din yung big man at krinos niya yung kamay niya instead of giving his chest.
But I thought it was a good call dahil naunahan niya sa pwesto itong si Mabayo. And usually, you know, when the offensive player is out of control at naunahan mo siya sa pwesto, papabor ang tawag doon sa defensive player.
Celada swings it to Isidre, dials it.
That's big.
And pumps it for three. Kaapat na three-pointer na yan ni Rocky Isidre dito sa ating laro.
Where will the Classic be without the brilliant performance of Isidre in the second half? He has brought this team on his shoulders with his booming triples, now only down by 1.
70. 170. Pero doon sumagot ng bahagya. Itong Muntinlupa Cagers. 3 puntos na lamang. 73-71. 3 minutes and 57 remaining sa ating fourth quarter ng ating unang laro pa lang to, Coach Christian, ngayong Tuesday night dito sa Balanga City, Bataan. Adrian Celada getting the nail and using his length to finish that layup.
What's more impressive, kung saan siya nag-take off, halos sa free throw na. Pero kitang-kita yung mahabang strides na 1-2 step nitong si Celada for the nice finish.
Usong-uso yan ngayon. At speaking of uso, Kevin Buenaflor, nakadalawang 3-pointer na yan sa ating laro, pinabayaan. Hindi doon. And bagsak doon si Ford Ruaya. Wala pa rin ang Classic. Isidre for 3!
Why not?
Dials it and puts it for the lead. And after that big haymaker, the Valenzuela Classic overtakes for the first time itong Muntinlupa Cagers 75-73. Jerome, punta ka lang dito. Jerome SJ, hindi ko alam kung magkano yung ticket, pero maraming nakapila sa labas. May big screen doon eh.
Pag hindi ka pinapasok, sabihin mo lang pangalan ni Pierre.
Oo, si Pierre. Nagbigay sa atin ng isang tunay na lakas move. At yung tunay na lakas move na yan ay hatid sa atin ng Cobra. Tunay na lakas. Yun yung bahagyang sagot nila eh. Pero iba yung sagot ng Rocky Isidre.
Grabe.
Parang isang left hook sa bodega eh.
Alam mo, madalas kumakalaro to si Rocky Isidre. At very competitive itong si Rocky aside from his obvious shooting stroke. That's why malapit na silang ilamang na sila ngayon with only less than 3 minutes remaining in the game.
And Chito Jaime trying to bully his way, but Mac Andaya was there. And the Cagers seemingly unraveling. Itong huling 3 minuto ng ating laro. Another turnover for them.
Yan ang sinasabi natin, itong si Big Mac na dinadala niya sa team na to. Doesn't really matter if he plays big minutes as long as he's inside. You know na he's gonna make an impact that time off the help side. Challenging itong si Chito Jaime. Forces a turnover.
Celada Dials it. And walks it. For 3. Mabigat na tira yun.
Alam mo, ang daming kanuban dito sa mga Valenzuela Classic, ha? The last 2 minutes, every time nakakashoot ng 3, ang dami namamaril. And rightfully so. And rightfully so, because they have been shooting lights out in the second half.
Speaking of lights out. Ano pa yung mga binitawan na 3-point shots na yun? Itong Valenzuela Classic. And one of those is our shot of the game. Brought to you by Tanduay. Tanduay around 5 years. Tibay ng loob. Tibay ng Tanduay. Adrian Celada giving a 5-point cushion dito sa Muntinlupa Cagers.
At kung napansin mo, halos lahat ng 3 points sila from Asidre and last one from Celada was either off a pass or off a drive and kick. So anytime na meron kang mga ganung plays, no, tumataas talaga yung porsyento po. Okay, para makashoot ng outside shot at yan ang nangyayari itong last 2 quarters para sa Classic.
Sinabi mo nga, ating neck-to-neck game between these two teams. Ating last 2 minutes ay hinahatid sa inyo ng Cobra. Tunay na lakas. What about Coach Juven Formazil? Stepping up on the shoes that is vacated as of the moment ni Coach Chris Gavina due to technical fouls incurred last game. Doing a splendid job and his players are responding well to his coaching, Coach Christian.
Tama ka dyan. Alam naman natin, hindi madali. Pero speaking of hindi madali, how about that 4-point play? One of the rare times that we see in a basketball game.
Big shot there by Chito Jaime. A potential 4-point play. And dinapasan na nga ni Mac Andaye over his outstretched arms. Pero yung momentum niya, di na yung katawan niya dun sa shooter, dun sa kanyang landing spot.
I think, you know, they're very fortunate na I think the officials could have called
A landing spot foul, a
sportsmanlike foul. I think they're still fortunate na regular foul lang yun. But if you're Big Mac Andaya, you want to challenge straight, not moving forward. That time, hindi niya na-control yung momentum niya. Kaya na-foul niya pa itong si Chito.
Nakuha pa ng Cagers ang bola. Mangahas for 3. Mintises, scramble sa bola. Tapikan dito. Makukuha ni Chito Jaime. At matatawagan ng foul. Itong si Inigo Arellano. Both teams, I think, are in penalty, Coach Christian.
No, only Valenzuela, but Muntinlupa, I believe, has still one more foul to give.
Okay, may one more foul to give now
Before
they enter
they reach,
penalty.
they reach over the limit.
A big shot there by Chito Jaime and then earning 2 stripes on this trip, but he misses that one.
Too strong. That was on the front iron of the ring as we see Coach Aldrin. I like yung composure nitong si Coach Aldrin, no?
He has been through some battles na rin. As a player in the amateurs, going to the pro leagues, and he has been a coach in the NCAA South for the San Beda Alabang Red Lions.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that, because how many times have we seen mga coaches being up by a bunch? Yung malaki na ang lamang, no? Sabay pag nahabol, you can easily see sa mga mukha nila yung panic sa mga players that rubs off to their team kahit hindi pa tapos ang laban.
And Andaya trying to post up the smaller Chito Jaime. Magandang cut doon. Ni Arellano, di lang nga nahawakan ng maigi yung bola. Alan Mangahas sa Preku attacks, and a foul would be called on, I think it would be on Mon Mabayo.
You see the basketball intelligence na binibigay nitong si Alan Mangahas. That was really a 4 versus 4. Basically 4 versus 3, as you see 3 white shirts inside the paint. But you see him holding the ball from half court, dribbling it, and taking his time and scanning the floor of what pass, of the best available pass to make.
Yun ang mga basa. At para dyan sa mga nakatutok sa atin sa ABS-CBN SNA and sa Facebook live stream natin sa official MPBL. Kapit lang kayo at magandang laro itong natutunghayan natin. 1-point lead para dito sa Valenzuela Classic, 78-77. 52 seconds remaining. Hawak kayo ng Classic ang bola. Paulo Hubalde. Waiting for the wind-up. Gets a high screen kay Javillonar. Trying to go one-on-one against GJ Ilagan. Great help defense there by Chito Jaime. Apreco ngayon may hawak ng bola. Nagmamadali. Binabagabag ng tatlong tao. Tapikan.
It's going to be 8 seconds violation.
At walang tao doon in 8 seconds. Moralde. Supalpal ni Jeff Javillonar. At magandang pasa doon ni Hubalde. Plus the foul. Gets the basket. At sabi mo nga, Coach Christian, plus a foul.
Well, how about the play by Paulo Hubalde, redeeming himself after a costly turnover. Right here with the forward pass, Asidre nakitang umahabol si Apreco and Paulo Hubalde, especially going to his left side. Yes, kaliwete po yan. Going to his strong side, finishing with his strong left.
Yes, going to his left side, and yup, that is his strong side. Paulo Hubalde looking to ice this game. And makes that free throw and showing some emotion. Timeout dito ang Muntinlupa Cagers, lamang ng 4. Ang Valenzuela Classic 81-77. I think we would have audio. And let's listen into the timeout, Coach Christian. Ang Muntinlupa Cagers. At ito, timeout lang sila. I think we won't be having audio from that. If you're down 4 points, Coach Christian, 18 seconds remaining.
4 points po yan. 81-77. Yan, nakita natin.
Updated score, 81-77. Parehas kayong 4-2. Placing ng labanan. Ano ang gugustuhin mong kunin? Will it be a 3-point shot or a quick 2?
Well, depending kung anong available. If there's a quick 3 available, especially if it's off a first pass of the inbound, then why not? You should take it. No? The important thing, if you go for that quick 3, is that you have your players, you have the Cagers, for the offensive rebound. Ayaw mo lang matapos sa isang tira, and then, the Classic would get the defensive rebound, and then suddenly it's a free throw shooting contest. But I think a quick 2 will be better, especially if that 3 isn't available. And just being smart, going on the defensive end, kung sino yung fa-foulin.
The all-important inbound. Jaime.
Good fake.
Fakes a fly-by and shoots it! Chito Jaime. Pump fake. Dial and cook. 3-pointer. Timeout dito ngayon ng Valenzuela Classic, Coach Christian.
Well, he was an emergency pass in this play. You don't see it on your screens, but you see Ilagan in the corner. Somebody popping out to the top of the key. That's why all guys were staying home. And suddenly, it opens up the wing for Chito Jaime. What a tough shot. His momentum carrying him away from the basket towards the sideline.
At dalawa pa yung challenge.
Right, being the veteran that he is, makes a nice up fake and gets that little space just enough to sink in that 3.
And 14.8 seconds remaining. 81-80. 1-point lead by the Valenzuela Classic. You're watching your MPBL Anta-Rajah Cup. First game pa lang tayo, Coach Christian, dito sa Balanga City, Bataan.
Wag natin kalimutan, kakatapos lang na our last game. Natapos yun sa isang game-winning basket
ni Orly
Daroy, who played terrific in that game last Saturday in their hometown in Cavite.
Napasigaw nga kami ni Coach JV Cayoso nun eh.
Ito, although ball possession ngayon ng Valenzuela, who knows what could happen, but whatever happens in this possession, the last thing that you want is a turnover. And if you're the Cagers, before fouling, you want to get them to a spot that you can trap them in those corners. Tulad nito. But a good play by Hubalde.
And a good foul to Jeff Javillonar, who has been struggling
and shooting the basketball.
And I think his past 4 trips, he missed.
Tama, no? A good job by the Cagers of forcing itong si Paulo Hubalde to that coffin corner. If he didn't end up, kung wala siya dun sa pwestong yun, kahit dalawa pa yung tao niya, hahawakan niya na lang yun para foulin siya because obviously he's a better shooter compared to Javillanar. Pero dahil napunta siya sa isang spot na pwedeng matrap, okay, na-force ng depensa itong si Paulo para i-give up yung bola, and we have a lesser, I would say, free throw shooter
Who has been missing it the whole evening. On free throws, itong si Jeff Javillanar.
who last game was 6 of 8. He was the best player of that game. And he sinks the second one.
Timeout dito ang Muntinlupa Cagers. Just 1 possession ang naglalayo sa dalawang teams natin. Para dyan sa mga nasa team bahay na nanonood sa amin sa ABS-CBN SNA. Magandang gabi po. Coach Martin Antonio kasama Coach Christian Luanzon na naghahatid sa inyo ng isang napakagandang matchup ng Valenzuela Classic kontra dito sa Muntinlupa Cagers. Parehas na may tangan na 4-2 na kartada sa win-loss record sa kanilang team standings. At ang isang team dito, magiging 4-3 at ang isa ay pupunta. Nakatay dyan sa ikalawang pwesto ng ating team standings, Coach Christian.
Or they could end up playing in overtime if Muntinlupa. If Muntinlupa, at pag nangyari yun, lalalim ang gabi natin.
Laging malalim ang gabi dahil sa aksyon natin dito
Nandito ba ang South Border?
sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Anta-Rajah Cup, itong ating elimination round. At back-to-back wire-to-wire games from our last playing date. Wire-to-wire yun, yung laro ng Cavite laban sa Navotas.
Let's see what Coach Aldrin has. This is going to be a handoff for Alan. He has to look to attack right away. A costly pass. Careless pass by Alan.
Sabi mo, careless pass there. Alan Mangahas, but foul by Dave Moralde dito kay Rocky Asidre.
But still, less than 6 seconds remaining. These are not even close.
Ganda ng
Cover nitong si Asidre, no?
It was a basic help side. Ball, you and man on the backdoor cut. Putting your head on a swivel, Coach Christian.
Tama, at ang naalala ko sa play na yun, no? Although they do it all the time, is lalong-lalo na pagkalabang kami. Kasi si Asidre, who makes it a 3-point ball game. Paul Artadi and James Yap. Every time Paul would drive from the top of the key, James Yap would go backdoor back in the UE Warrior days. That was their signature play, especially in closing out games.
Ano naman ang naaalala ko dyan? Chris Baluyot at Nicole Uy sa San Sebastian. But here it goes! A 3-pointer by Chito Jaime! But he misses it at the buzzer. Almost but not quite. The Valenzuela Classic. Led by Coach Juven Formasil. Getting the win. Come from behind. 83-80. Here in our first game, Coach Christian.
Oh, what a treat for the fans, especially kung first game lang natin, no? And how about the Classic? A come-from-behind victory. Yan ang kasabihan nga sa basketball, walang nananalo sa first half. Pinakita yon ng Classic, down by 17 at halftime, at ending the game up by 3. What a quick turnaround. And a stellar play by Asidre.
Daming ang minintes na free throws dito ng both teams. But in the end, it was those ice in his veins para dito kay Rocky Asidre. 3-point win here by the Valenzuela Classic, which brings them to 5-2 at magbababa sa Muntinlupa Cagers to 4-3. Coach Christian, napakaganda ng ating laro. A lot of players throwing in the big shots and the haymakers for both teams. Pero ang pinakamabigat ang inilaro ngayong laro natin, I think.
Sino pa ba?
Kasama siya ngayon ni Gianna. Gianna, are you there with our best player?
Yes, Martin and Christian, kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game from the Valenzuela Classic with 19 points and 6 out of 9 3-pointers, Rocky Isidro. Rocky, yung una kong tanong during crucial times, bakit mo pinili itira puro 3 points during the crucial time?
Sa practice kasi lagi kong ginagawa yun. So, wala namang ibang paraan kung hindi talaga itira ko talaga. So, swerte na rin siguro, pumapasok yung mga tira ko, kaya gano'n.
Okay, tapos before the game naman, nag-usap tayo at sabi mo talagang, sinabi ni Coach Chris sa'yo na ikaw ang magli-lead at take charge ng game na to. So, na-pick up niyo yung momentum during the third quarter. So, ano yung sinabi mo sa teammates mo bago pumasok ng second half?
Yung composure namin na hindi nawala, tuloy pa rin yung execution namin sa play. Sabi ni Coach kasi, the more na gagawa kami ng magandang depensa, the more na makagawa kami ng magandang offense.
Okay, Rocky, I'm sure maraming proud sa'yo na nanonood. Meron ka bang gustong batiin?
Binabati ko yung mama at papa ko. Ginawal ako sa Palawan, lahat ng relatives at friends ko sa Samar, sa Balanga, kila Congressman Eric, sa Mayor ng Valenzuela, Boss John sa Pasay, yung kapatid ko nanonood sa bahay, lahat ng mga friends ko, yung mga hindi ko nabati, pasensya na. Binabati ko rin pala yung girlfriend ko. Hi, babe.
Thank you very much, our player of the game, Rocky Isidro from the Valenzuela Classic. Back to you, Martin and Christian.
At akala ko, kakalimutan niyang batiin yun.
Kalimutan mo na lahat, wag lang ang babe.
Ang babe, ang mommy at daddy, mga kapatid. And what a win for them. And up next, ito, the home team, the Bataan Defenders by Shipping. Kontra dito sa Parañaque Patriots Gamboa Coffee. Our final score, 83-80. Ang Valenzuela Classic winning the wire. Babalik po ang inyong Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.